Hello. Welcome to Lori's Classroom Stories and Crochet.
Hi there, it's Lori, and I'm here with a classroom story. So, a few years back, I was teaching a freshman study hall, which means exactly what it is. They just come in and study. And at the beginning of this class, a student walks in and says, "Hey, Miss H, can I go find my shoe?" I said, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, I only have one shoe." This was October, by the way. "Why do you only have one shoe?" He said, "Well, I was just seeing how far I could kick it. So when I kicked off my shoe, it went into the weeds. They were very tall, maybe I don't know, at least 4 or 5 feet tall, and I couldn't find the shoe." I said, "So you've been walking around with one? No, just one shoe?" He's like, "Yeah." So I said, "Okay, take a friend, and two of you go try to find your shoe." He comes back maybe 10 minutes later. No shoe, just one shoe. And I said, "So you didn't find your shoe?" He's like, "No, I have no idea where it went." And I said, "Oh, that's a real bummer." And then he said, "It's all right. They were my brother's shoes anyway." So yeah, yep, the rest of the year, I've referred to this kid as one shoe. And there's more to that story, but I'll save that for another classroom story. And that's what makes it really funny. One shoe was a character. Anyway, I'm actually here to show you my finished works in progress. The dinosaur garland is finally done. I will be inserting a picture of the full length and then a picture of it. Hold on, it's not holding still. Oh, hold still. Anyway, I will insert a picture of it on the couch. And then also wrapped around my granddaughter's bed frame. So I will insert a picture here with that. So I'm really happy with how it came out. It's really cute. I think I figured out it's about 7 feet, maybe 7.5 feet long. And there's just the 4 dinosaurs that I already have done. But that's that. And I finished my grandson's really cool blanket. My grandson that's due in February. I already have a grandson that was due in May, born in May of 23. And I have one due in February of 24 from my oldest daughter. The one that was born in May is he lives in California with my oldest stepdaughter. Anyway, so here is the blanket. And this clouds part, I just made up. I'll put all the different things I saw that inspired it. I could not find a pattern that I liked, so I just made up clouds and puffs. There's the Triceratops. Hopefully you can see that. And then there's the trees. And so this part is a Yarn Inspirations. Like I said, this part is kind of made up. This yarn is Colorama Halo, so that's why it says that nice ombre. I did the 2 darks and worked down for the trees. Let me pull up the trees. The trees are, again, a filet. These 2 are filet crochet patterns that I adjusted. So I adjusted these 2 because filet wouldn't be ideal for a baby, all those holes. Anyway, so I turned it into popcorn stitches that would poke out that way. But anyway, this was I wish I could remember the colorway, but it's the teal or green one. And then up here, like I said, I kind of just made this up with scraps of the white from the different green and from the blue. So this is the blue Colorama Halo, and I thought it worked up nicely into that blue for the sky. So it's trees on the bottom, then triceratops, and then clouds. And again, the clouds, I was very inspired, but I was inspired by several things. One was a skirt, one was a blanket, but none of them, all of those were puff stitches, I think, and I wanted to be consistent and keep it the popcorn stitch with the double crochet. Anyway, really happy with how it came out. But like I said, I'll link all the things that I was inspired by. I'm really happy with that. I'm working on a new one. I did not start this until, oh wait, I did actually start this before the end of January, or before the end of December, sorry, before January. This is going to be a market bag that has the pocket, so you can stuff the market bag inside. I don't know if I'm going to count this as one of my whips. It was included, but I didn't send a picture. All I had, nope, I actually had this as of December 31st. I did have all of this. So maybe I'll take a picture of it just in case I decide to include it in my whips for January for the MYC Armchair Chef MYC124, because it's 2024. Anyway, that's where I'm at, and like I said, I'm super happy with this. Also, in my previous video, I talked about this set. So it has all the different hook sizes. It goes from 2 to, I keep forgetting how big it goes. Where's that number? 14. It goes from 2 millimeters to 14 millimeters. It does have a regular handle, but this handle, so I can light it up. And it's got 2 settings for light. That's the bright or the dim, and then off. And then it actually has, the top one is a row counter, and the bottom one is a stitch counter, so you can count your rows and your stitches if you want to count both. Which when I was working on the clouds, because I was making it up myself, I was trying to keep track of making sure I had the same number of stitches every row, but I also wanted to keep track of how many rows of blue I had up on the top, because I didn't want to make the blanket giant. I will insert the measurements of the blanket here, because I haven't measured it yet. I'll do that really quick, but I'll put them up there. But I've been super happy with this. This was a Christmas gift for my dad and my sister. And I'm loving it. This is a 4 millimeter hook. That's what this is made with. But again, we'll see if I include this in my whips. I don't know if I'll get it done. I've got a lot going on in the next couple weeks for the rest of January. I've had a cold and pretty much lost my voice for the last 3 days. Today is the first day my voice is mostly normal. So I've had plenty of time to just sit and crochet, because that's all I felt like doing, because I had no energy. But feeling good now. Anyway, hope you guys are all having a beautiful January and staying safe. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. See you next time.